Back again. Just thought I might do a little video. A couple of things. More so to this lever retraction lock for a pocket woman. But anyway, before I do that, I found this. Oh, I've always had this on the back, in the backdrop there. I see, picked this a while ago, an old rust one, Russell and Owen, or rust one. It's all original. Typical. It doesn't want to play. Anyway, yeah, it's a Canadian division. It's Belleville, Ontario, I believe. So probably a blind code. It's the bidding on it. Yeah, it's fairly old. The age of anything is tell by the screws. They're flat top screws, so that's giving away its age. But this is one with the ball bearings on it, and might have been ahead of the curve back in the day for ease of operation, because this still works as smooth as a baby's bum as it did when it came from the factory back in the day. I don't know, I can't give exact vintage of it, but I don't know, 80s maybe, 70s, yeah, even more. But they're a bit of an oddball really, as in regards to the towel bar. It runs on a vertical towel bar as opposed to a horizontal, like with these straighting Lockwoods and whatever. But this is the body it goes with it. Yeah, it works. It's beautiful actually. So it's just a testament to the quality and the basic engineering. It's the old keep it simple, stupid type thing, you know. Don't over engineer things. But yeah, it's been painted over by someone. I mean, painters are the bane of my life. Or anyone who works on doors, or the painters they should be strung up and dismembered, basically. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. They paint over screws and yeah, makes life miserable getting the screws off with old paint on it. But yeah, I was going to use paint stripper, but I'm not sure if it might be a bit too harsh for the metal. So if anyone's got any ideas about any metal friendly paint stripper, yeah, just let me know, because I want to get that back to its original condition. Obviously put it in the pegboard just for a keepsake, as like a souvenir basically. But yeah, another project that's gonna to the list, never ending list. But anyway. Oh yeah, when I put that away too, I chucked it in a box, and there's some old locks on there, car locks. These are all Australian applications, by the way. So yeah, what's one? This one's a Commodore. A set of a, I don't know, 90s Commodore, early to mid. It could be, I don't know, one of the VB, VC, VH, VK, VL, one of those type Commodore series. It's an old boot lock. It's missing the return spring and the spindle bar. We call them boots over here, over the pond they're called trunks, I believe. Yeah, it's sidebar, Briggs Stratten, 6 wafer. Hasn't got a shear line, so to speak, so it's got a sidebar. So they're tricky, you can do them, but they're very, very finicky to pick open, because there's no binding, because there's no feedback. So you got to get those little V notches into the V bar or the sidebar, which would be on this side here. Here's American Briggs & Stratton idea, which Commodore GMH was an American company in Australia anyway, so hence the Briggs & Stratton parts. But yeah, there's an old Falcon, Australian again, XA, XB, XC maybe, boot lock, 6-pin tumbler, yeah, I'll do an expose on that and just show you what they look like inside, and show you the aftermarket colour coded kit that comes with it, which I haven't used for years because these are obsolete now. They're only available in the older cars, and no one ever sort of gets locksmith work on those things. Most of them in the scrap yards now anyway. So. It's just a door lock from a Commodore VN VP or VSVR Commodore. Side track key there. Yeah, so, and this one's a old Tibby. Would have been out of I don't know, EB, ED or Falcon. Yeah, I think the EA was a wafer lock, 10 wafer lock, but they came out, the EB came out with the Tibby design. This is it. It's pretty worn. I'm not even sure it's the right key for it anyway, or there's something wrong with it, hence it's coming out of the car at some stage, been replaced. So these are all sort of taken out from cars or at some stage. That wasn't taken out, that's part of a brand new genuine Commodore kit from GMH, which you can't find them anywhere. Got it somewhere in a pack. So yeah, no particular reason why, I just thought I'd bloody show you them, you know. But yeah, I might do an expose on them down the track. Again, add it to the list of things which might eventuate. But this is what Pocket Woman scored on in that garage sale. These are 7 levers. I think yours will be 7 levers too, PW. But this is a different casing. Hers was a goldy coloured casing. I'm not sure. But Low and Fletcher, I gave her Low and Fletcher blanks actually, which are the ZA, ZB, ZL, ZL and ZC, I think, series. But yeah, but they have ZA and a code number. But these are Lockwood, so they got their own coding, which is, yeah, that's the code number. That's the cut code. It's a J series 392. That's 7/8. That's the actual length of the nozzle. So they come in different projections. I think there's 3 in total. There's a short nozzle, the medium and the long, and each key would fit accordingly to the nozzle. But just give a word of warning, I'll actually explode this just to show you, be careful when you make that key. First, obviously, you've got to make your nozzle cut, which goes, that cut's got to relate so it turns. If you don't have that cut there, obviously it's not going to rotate. So that's your first cut you've got to put in there, which is not a big drama. You know, once you put the blank in there to the end, just mark it and get a nice clean square file, and file down till you get rotation, and you can start marking the individual levers to get a working key. If you're going to explode it and do it, just be aware that when you do take it apart, I'll take this apart. There's a lot of spring pressure in there actually. You've got 7 levers and you've got the nozzle as well. As part of the body, but there's a plastic nozzle in there, which, or you could have called a plastic curtain, whatever. But that goes right down, and that's part of the internal. So when you take these apart, just be aware things are going to go flying everywhere. Well, not all the parts, but enough parts to make it annoying. Okay, I'll just break it a bit. Yeah. So what's going to happen now? All the parts are going to come disengage. The bolts, the internal plastic curtain there or nozzle inside is going to come adrift from the bolt and the levers. And the levers, there's 7 levers in there, so you'll see, if you can see straight away, that's dislodged. So once that happens, you've got to be very careful. Try to maintain the parts in there, in that position. Then sort of remove the body, but see, all the levers are disengaged straight away, so just be aware what's going to happen. All the guts is going to flop out. Okay. So that's the internal bit. And there's the wee guts. Well, that's what's going to happen to you, mate, so be aware of that. This is part of the plastic nozzle, which goes in there, obviously. And the rest, not too bad, actually. So your lever sets. So you can disengage the whole lot. Just keep them all in order though. If you mix them up, then you'll destroy the actual code number. It won't make any sense if you need a key down the track. That one is not so much, that's not spring related. So there's all your, oh, there you go, to the lie. There's actually 6 active levers. Well, there's 7 levers theoretically, but 6 are working or under spring tension. So that's your bottom one. That's your actual bolt. That's the body. So just be aware when you do it. Just put everything back in order, the way it come out. Okay, so yeah, just a heads up to be aware it's going to fall apart on you when you take it apart. Anyway, I'm not going to fluff around with this anyway. I'll do that later. Okay, so that's all the bits and pieces. Again, it can be done. Just be careful. Make sure everything's back in the original condition. Yeah, again, this is J392. That's the cut. I think you had one of yours was G something and something else, but those cuts are available. Got some genuine. These are series 1. Series 5 and 7. I'm missing series 3. It's somewhere around the bloody place in a box. But yeah, these from Lockwood Industries back in the early 90s. I got these. Got them. Had to buy them, of course, for the Lockwood 600 cupboard locks. So your code for those 2 protection locks you have, or the cupboard locks, they're pretty popular in metal cabinets too, metal lockers type thing back in the day. Your code, your cuts for the locks you have, that information will be there. And these are master key too, potentially. But so with the low and feature Z series, I got all the information on the master cuts for those anyway. So, but that's not relevant to the Lockwood 600. But anyway, that'll do. That's a bit of a ramble and just a heads up for Pocket Woman regarding the projection lock there, the cupboard lock. So till next time, take care and goodbye.